Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Pal and a confidant.
This is my part right here. Ooh, oh. If I did everything, new, 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 new. The biggest gift, huh? The biggest. Yeah, thank you for being my friend. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to LHS News Magazine. I'm here with a new episode. We got a new classroom. I got new glasses. I feel like we have something else new.
I got a new tooth.
Jared got a new tooth, and I've got a new big shirt. And now we're going to send it off to the announcements with Germany, Gerbil, and Jay-Z, I believe. Jeremy, Jersey, and Abby. Oh, wait, hold up. We got some new names, too. Jeremy, Jersey, and Abby. Take it away.
Hello, and welcome to LHS News. I'm Jeremy Kington.
And I'm Jocelyn Hawkins.
And I'm Catherine Bright.
And welcome to our new studio.
We're going to show you around a little bit. Right over here is our brand new, freshly painted green screen. Here are some before pictures of the room, and here's some afterwards.
This was a lot of hard work, let me tell you. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Don't forget about the paint.
Never forget the paint.
So much paint.
So much paint.
But anyways, Jeremy, I think you should song around the rest of the room.
I think that's a good idea, Jocelyn. Come on, guys. And over here is where we have our 3D printer. This is where we print the 3D things. And back here is where we have more printing section. And back here, I don't know what goes on back here. But over here is where our editing goes on. This is where we have all our hardworking people on their phones. Okay, scratch that last line. But really, it's an excellent work environment, and I totally recommend it.
Hi, it's your fairy godmother here, warning you about prom. Get your ticket to Miss Smith's room for $55. April 22nd. Don't miss it. There will be a ribbon cutting ceremony
For the new wing, Thursday, May 11th at 5:30. The public is welcome to attend.
Seniors, don't forget to write down the final destination for your final transcript on the board outside of the old guidance office. Colleges will not let you start classes if they do not receive these transcripts.
Dual enrollment students. Even if you don't plan to attend Roane State, put it as a final transcript destination. They will not release your final grades until they receive your final high school transcript, and you will be chained to the school.
The Advanced Theater Arts class will be performing the original play Friday, April 21st at 7 o'clock. I know you're thinking that's the night before prom, but it's all right. It's a unique play written by the students in the class that are humorous and thought-provoking. Come on out. April 13th, baseball at McMinn Central and softball, soccer at Boyd.
On the 14th, baseball at Greenback and Carter.
And on the 17th, we've got baseball at Polk and soccer at Scott County.
On the 18th, there's baseball at Polk, tennis at Grace, softball at McMinn, and soccer at McMinn too.
And on the 20th, there's tennis at Boyd and softball at Sweetwater.
And on the 21st, we've got soccer at LC, softball at Rockwood, and baseball at Catholic. Thank you for tuning in with us. Once again, I'm Jeremy Kington.
I'm Jocelyn Hawkins.
And I'm Catherine Bright.
And this is LHS News, signing out.
You like this logo? I know I do. And now I'm going to pass it off to Michaela, Emily, and Avery for the Fine Arts Showcase.
Cause I could dance. You didn't want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can rip it like this. Do you love me? do the twist. Now.
Thank you guys very much for that fantastic Fine Arts Showcase report. You like this lab? I know I do. Okay, now we're going to pass it off to Jeremy with Teacher of the Month.
You can select every one of those. Notice I said delete and not backspace.
I think Miss Dagnan really deserves this award because she's a really good teacher and she works hard in making sure that her students come through the class and leave knowing what they learned. She's very funny and she makes hard work seem fun and easy to do, and she's a great person to talk to if you need anything, and she's just an all-around just a great person.
Miss Degnan is an outstanding teacher, and we are lucky to have her at Loudon High School. She's a wonderful member of the team. She's a team player. She volunteers to help out with all kinds of activities and events. Any teacher that needs a hand, any student that needs a hand. She makes the programs for all of our ceremonies, and they're just wonderful. And she's a very upbeat person, very positive, always a pleasant thing to say about anyone and anything. She's just a pleasure to be around at all.
Do you like this classroom?
I know I do.
You know who else likes it?
The student of the month probably does.
We should go see who that is.
Let's find out in the next report.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you know, Lizzie Tuhig has recently won the Student of the Month award. So what makes you believe that she is deserving of this award?
Lizzie has been in 2 of my classes, so I know her fairly well. Lizzie has a great attitude and work ethic. One of the other things I love about Lizzie is that she's very helpful. She's willing to help anytime the need arises, is willing to volunteer for whatever's going on. and I truly believe that she is a great deserving student of this award.
Well, she's a very hard worker. Ever since I known her since she moved from Bearden to here, she's always been putting in work and putting in extra time with ROTC, track. She pretty much started up our academic team at ROTC and got it to nationals this year.
So back in February of this year, Tyler Green won the award for Student of the Month, and we were all just wondering why you believe he would be deserving of that kind of award.
I think Tyler is very conscientious. He's almost always at school. He very rarely misses a day. He's on time to his classes. If he is not on time, it's usually because he's helping someone. So if a teacher asks for help or needs some help, or another student even, he will step up and help out. He's also comes to the rescue sometimes. If he knows someone's being picked on or is having a bad day, he alerts the teacher and lets them know. So I think for those reasons, Tyler was probably nominated and definitely deserved to be Student of the Month.
Congratulations, Tyler and Lizzie, for being Student of the Month. Do you like this new hallway? Because I know I do. And now we're off to Alex and Rodney, who are all tied up with Mr. Hopper.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
I'm Rodney Jones, and I'm here with Mr. Hopper.
How you doing, Mr. Hopper here?
Mr. Hopper, can you tell us what we have behind us?
A bunch of ties that I've collected over the years, buying them on eBay and places like that I wear to school.
Who is Mr. Hopper?
Mr. Hopper is a math teacher here at Loudon High School.
How many ties do you own, Mr. Hopper?
I have not actually just sat down and counted them, but I started to one day, and I've got somewhere around about 160, something like that. I've got enough ties that will last me the whole school year.
You said enough ties to last you the whole school year.
That's right. Not counting Fridays and on special events such as the homecoming week and things like that. I don't wear a tie then. If I get a email from the principal saying that there's something going on at school and I can wear blue jeans, then I usually wear a Loudon t-shirt and blue jeans, and I won't wear a tie. But every other day than that, I have a tie on.
Do you have a favorite tie?
I do, and I don't know if it's here. My actual favorite ties, believe it or not, are my South Park ties. And I have about 5 different one of those. Yep, there's one right there.
All right, so how do you keep up with not wearing the same tie twice in a school year?
I have 2 boxes at home. At the beginning of the school year, one of the boxes has all of the ties in it. When I go home, I take off the tie and I put it in the empty box. And the next morning I get up and take one out of the other box. And that's what I wear, so I have them separated. That's how I keep it up.
That's a good system.
Yeah.
Okay. Roughly estimate, how much have you spent on all these ties?
I would say that over the years I've probably spent close to $500 on it. I get most of them off of eBay pretty cheap. There are some ties that I have paid quite a few bucks for, $10 to $15. On eBay I can get them for probably 5 ties for about $10, things like that. I was working in Houston, Texas for a company called Enron, and they laid a bunch of people off, including me. They laid about 3,000 people off in one day. They dumped about 1,000 IT people out on the market, so there's about 1,000 IT people looking for computer jobs, which is what I did. Well, I had to have some income, so I started substitute teaching. The school system that I started subbing for required their subs to wear ties. And I was subbing for elementary schools, things like that. So I wanted to get ties to make the kids smile and be funny and things like that, and come in with a good attitude. And over the years, it just sort of built up. When I decided to become a teacher, I was with the same school district. And the principal of the school that I started at sort of required, if you will, that their math teachers wear ties and the male teachers wear ties. So I just kept collecting them, I guess. I mean, I would see one And I said, man, I really like that tie. I got to have it, so I'm going to go get it. And then, sort of being stupid of me, I would look again at ties, and I'd see another one. I'm like, well, I got to have that one. And Miss Hopper was very proud of me and glad when I stopped. I tell the students at the beginning of the year that if you can prove that I have worn the same tie twice in that school year, I will give you 100 on a test grade.
A free 100. Y'all hear that out there?
But
Oh,
if you start taking pictures of me every day, we're going to have to talk to a counselor.
yeah, because that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And that's it.
I love being tied up.
Do you guys like the show? I know I did. So thank you guys very much for coming out and watching.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Somewhere around in this area. Look at it. Do it. Click it. Like it. Love it. Because we love you.
We want some more of you. Sorry, show's over. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Hasta luego. Bienvenidos.